On this episode of The Crate, we are going to unbox June's Loot Crate Cyber Theme. We're also going to review, value, and rate the final crate. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Let's get started. Welcome back, everybody. I'm one of your hosts, AJ, and joined with me, as always, is Big Poppa.
Ooh, ching, ching, wow, wow, bing, bing.
I thought you said your brain itches.
It does.
Scratch
That's
it.
why I was shrinking the head so I could scratch it better.
Like a little shrunken head midget?
Yes.
And our youngest member, Hales.
Happy birthday to you. Wait, it's not your birthday.
Whose birthday is it?
I don't know.
I don't either. Those of you who don't know what Loot Crate is a monthly subscription service that comes packaged and shipped to your doorstep that combines random items with various monthly themes. As stated before, this month's theme is cyber.
Dun, dun, dun.
Hales, what does that mean?
Like technology? I don't know.
Could be technology.
Stupid Skynet.
Skynet's taking over.
It's cyber.
Right. Let's get into that unboxing. Who's going to go first?
Oh.
You can go first.
I can go first?
You go first.
Why don't you hand me
To
something?
the left. Everybody wrongs to the left, Careful there.
So, we have a patch. Right there?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. Well, this is a patch, and it looks like it's from Blade Runner. This is a company that produced some stuff.
Those robotics.
Yeah, the robotics for Blade Runner.
That's
Very
kind of
cool.
this is before Terminator. That kind of doomed us all for what
That is
humanity
true.
is coming to be.
Definitely, for sure.
All right, my turn. Let's go with the big one here. The shirt.
Shirts are always good.
Yes.
Which means...
Which means we will have another Hall of Hang.
How?
As you can see, Bond is the champion.
This...
Is replacing Dragons.
Yep.
So you guys will have to vote again because we have another shirt to put up there. Is it Green Ranger, White Ranger? Or is it Bond for 3 times in a row?
I think Bond is going down.
Niels?
I want that one to win.
You want the Rangers to win? I like the Rangers better as well.
Tommy's going to kick butt.
But we have another shirt that could soon put its graces up there. Check this one out.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
Are you freaking kidding me?
It is a Optimus Prime shirt themed in the traditional Tron.
That's pretty sick.
All it says is Prime.
That is pretty sick.
That is amazing. Very, very cool shirt.
Very reminiscent.
My
It
turn?
is. Hales, yes, go ahead.
We have... It looks like a Terminator thing.
It's
and
one of
it
those exclusive items that Loot Crate was talking about.
says
Nice.
A brain chip.
Hey, if your brain itches, you could plug that in.
Wait. Is that USB?
No.
No? Oh, alright.
Go ahead and pull that out there, see what that is.
Keychain. Brain
Just a keychain?
chip. Yep.
That's kind of cool, though.
That is pretty cool.
Is it metal?
Oh.
All right, Big Papa.
Hand me next something. What do we have down here?
We're going to ignore the big item for a moment.
Yep. So, it looks like we have another Loot Crate exclusive, of course, right down there in the bottom right corner. And this is Borderlands, right?
Yep. It's
So-
actually Zero from Borderlands 2. Hales, you played that game for a little while. What'd you think?
It was fun. It reminded me of Call of Duty, but it was a little difficult for me.
Did you ever get a chance to play it, Big Papa?
No, as he knows a little bit, I do like video games. I just tend not to play a lot of them or very often. But
So you don't really like them.
no, I love video games. I tend to be busy.
Okay. Let's go to the next item here. My turn?
I think it is your turn.
All right. We have a Terminator half scale endoskeleton.
Somebody predicted that.
I believe I did mention in one of our conversations. I don't know if we did it on film or not, but I
think
said,
so.
what if the item was a little a replica skull on here, which is kind of cool.
Is that an exclusive item?
It looks like it is an exclusive item compared to the
Yep.
packaging. And
Oh man, that's pretty sweet.
it's not bad. It's a little squishy, not hard, which means it's not going to break if it's
Yeah,
dropped,
definitely.
which is kind of cool.
There's some decent details to it.
There's a lot of details. Pretty nice. Hales, I'm going to marvel over this and go ahead.
We have a
Shrunken head.
like
Oh,
Shrunken
you
head.
know inside of a computer.
yes.
It kind of looks like that, and it's like a pouch. or
Is it
something.
inside of a Terminator?
What if we put the head inside the pouch?
Would it come alive? Don't go there. Oh no. Skynet is coming.
Skynet is active. Very nice. Cool.
And
What's unique about that?
it's glow in the dark.
Very nice.
Cool.
Big Poppa.
What do we have up here? For range facility use only. This is from Battlestar Galactica. Were you a big fan of Battlestar Galactica?
I've seen a couple episodes, and I feel really bad admitting this on camera because I know this genre is Battlestar Galactica is huge, but I just don't know the lore as much as I know of Borderlands or Terminator.
No, and I totally agree with you. And that looks like it is a true Cylon.
Okay.
Cylons, they oftentimes took human form.
Oh, did they?
But that is like the actual Cylon in there, and it looks like it's a target, like Haley is shooting at.
Nice.
So that's kind of cool.
That is kind of cool. My turn?
Yep.
Oh, let's go here. All right, we got some stickers here, exclusive stickers. Join us for Nerd HQ 2005, and it's called The Nerd Machine. It's a San Diego show that I don't know if you guys are familiar with, but Zach Levi, who played Chuck in the TV show, was a huge founder of this. Big push on there just to kind of celebrate the nerd culture and what it has to offer. So this is kind of cool to kind of rock them out. Come some unique stickers here.
Chuck kind of fell off for me.
Did you finish it?
No, I didn't finish it.
I love Chuck.
Chuck's pretty awesome. Hales?
I like the
We have
first
one more item left.
After this?
Yep.
Do what you do.
What I do always. The pin. The Loot Crate exclusive always have a pin.
Nice. We've got a
in
few of them.
the boxes. It looks like we have a collection there.
So what do we got on that one, Hales?
Loot Crate has this kind of
The computer design in it with what in the middle?
A Loot Crate box.
It came alive.
Is that how
It jumped at me.
Is that how it rolls?
It jumped at me.
And it's a Loot Crate box in the middle, so it's kind of like getting alive, I should say. And it says 2015 Cyber.
Cyber. I don't know if you guys are aware. This is coming up real soon on our 1 year anniversary for Loot Crate.
No.
That's
Yeah,
true.
last year
August.
we had the Transformers crate, which we did not film, but we went back and did a review for,
Yep.
a retro review. Then we came out, we did our practice one with the villains,
Yep.
and then officially we had our first episode with the heroes.
Nice.
So we went back and did a review of last year from June to this year. So it's been 1 year, and soon we'll catch up with the episodes and the videos, which is kind of cool.
Super cool.
And to finish this crate off here, we have our traditional Loot Crate magazine, issue number 23. It's got the cyber theme on there. Let's take a flip through on what we have. A couple articles, as always. Depiction,
Nice.
word search.
Yep. Cool.
It talks about the mega crates a little bit, and then it actually has an article in here from Zachary Levi, which was the creator of Nerd HQ, so be sure to check that out. As always, it lists all your items in detail as well, which is pretty cool. One other thing we have that we will kind of construct and put together, we have a unique Terminator box.
Nice.
So technically that's 3 items from Terminator, which is really cool, amping up for that movie here. So with all this kind of stuff that we have spread around here, I think it's time for us to value this crate.
I think it is. Alright guys, we're here to value your crate. We have searched the internet far and wide, coming up with the pricing on all these things to give you a good value of what this crate is really worth. Loot Crate is a $16.99 subscription service plus shipping and handling.
Gotta get that shipping and handling.
And they guarantee you a $40 value out of each crate. Looking at it, just initially, I'd say we definitely hit that mark.
Sure, there's some big items in here.
There are. There's some small items also, so it kind of balances out. Let's take the Terminator Skull, for instance. Because it's an exclusive, again, it's kind of hard to really price it, but we put it at, I think I found it on eBay for $15.99.
Cool.
So $15. That's what we price the shirt as always, but because of how cool it is, it's hard to really price that shirt. That was 15, so you're already up to 30 right there. And then everything else kind of adds in. The mat's pretty sweet. The brain chip is pretty cool. And overall, we end up coming up with a $57 value for this crate alone.
Which definitely circumvents that $40 value that Loot Crate promises, right?
Exceeds it, yep. which is pretty awesome.
Interesting fact on one of the things that makes this crate exclusive with the Terminator Genesis skull replica in here is it shows in the book a depiction of what they go through to create these skulls, and you're producing 17,000 skulls per day to meet the production of these. And it says first they were painted silver, then dipped into black paint. Once both layers had dried, a light solvent removed most of the black layering, highlighted areas, and the models of the crevices. So it's created with good detail, as you guys can see. So that's definitely one of the highlights of the exclusivity of having Loot Crate.
Definitely.
Hales?
I think he covered it all.
Awesome. I think it's time to rate this crate.
Let's do it.
Let's get into the ratings. Our hosts are going to go one at a time, telling us their favorite item and what they rated the crate out of a 10-point scale. Hales, why don't you go first this time?
Let's go, Hales.
I had a 6.8 rating.
6.8 out of 10.
And my favorite item was the shirt because I was not expecting it, but I liked that there was Transformers, and I know most about that from everything, and I like Optimus Prime as well.
Yep.
Cool.
He's a true leader.
He is a true leader, for sure. Leading next up, Big Poppa.
All right. So I think I was the lowest out of the four of us. I had a 6.4 on the rating.
Surprise, surprise. Back to your old ways.
Back to my old ways. I am a stickler for it. My favorite item was the Terminator skull. One thing I will say, the brain chip of the Terminator, super cool. What I really wish they would have done, I kind of hit on it earlier, if they would have made that a USB thumb drive, that would have just set it over the top. And in all honesty, I would have rated just that item, blown everything out, and I would have pushed my rating high just because of that one item.
So you're saying they had kind of a missed opportunity here to
They
really wow.
did, I think so.
Okay. All right. So your final rating was the 6.4.
6.4.
All right. My rating was a little bit higher than both of these guys, a 7.2 out of 10. And I found what kind of rose it up for me was the attention to detail. There's something unique that plays to each of these audiences that they kind of captured. Obviously, you got the Terminator skull, which is going to appeal to most people. That was my second favorite item. I was very torn on it. With the t-shirt being my first favorite item, it's just the way that they put Optimus Prime in that Tron, and the design of it I thought was really cool. Mouse pads, even though people don't necessarily use mouse pads as much anymore for regular computing, gamers use the mouse pad a lot.
Yep.
Borderlands is a type of game that when you're playing, you want to be accurate, and the mouse and keyboard is a lot of times the best way to do it. So depicting with Zero, one of the favorite characters from the Borderlands, I thought was amazing. The detail even goes into the glow-in-the-dark aspect of this bag, which I thought was really, really cool. So I was thoroughly impressed with it. Not the best crate I've seen, but better than my expectations once I originally saw the cyber theme.
So, and I kind of agree with you. I valued a lot of things high, and I enjoyed a lot of it. But a lot of the things like this, the Nerd HQ, and even though I like Battlestar Galactica, I wasn't a big fan of that, and it kind of drew it down for me. And I think that's really what hurt my rating.
I gotcha. I think that making that unique, though, for what it was kind of, what else are you going to do that would be different than everything else? And the Battlestar Galactica targets weren't necessarily a bad thing. It was something different. You roll the dice a little bit on it.
Yeah.
2 things. I don't know 3 things out of all of this, and that would be the
Patch,
the targets, and the stickers. And that brought my rating down, but kids love glow-in-dark stuff. I love glow-in-dark stuff. So this was really cool for me, too. That's my second favorite item.
Awesome. This is coming from, the kid perspective of things. And the more we do these videos, the more people that we influence around us to get the Loot Crate subscription. I have a fellow coworker who actually got the crate a couple days before me and just texted me, simply awesome, amazing. He actually loved the crate for the context in it. So I guess it really appeals to, did this play to your strengths?
Well, I mean, they do it. I mean, cyber, is this your type of trend? Or is something else better? Is the hero side a little bit better for you? I definitely think they played to that.
Yeah, I think they did. I think this crate fit the theme really well for what it was. And, sometimes they don't always nail it 100%, but I think
Yeah.
this theme fit it. So theme rating and meshable of the items, I think they did a really good job.
So I think that brings our total, right?
Yeah.
I'll do a real quick compute on it.
Human calculator.
It's pretty easy. He's 4 points above you. I'm 4 points below you. It's a 6.8 on average.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's
So-
a pretty low rating overall, man.
It is. It is kind of a low rating for something that I think we enjoyed. But again, I think it's personal. It's either
Yeah.
hit or miss. You like the theme and the stuff that's in the crate, you'll probably rate it high. If there's things that you don't know and don't relate to, you're going to rate it a little bit low. So these are just our opinions. What are your guys' opinions? Leave it in the comments below on what you guys thought of the crate. What was your favorite item? And I think we're kind of ready to wrap this up.
Yeah.
So, in general, guys, what do you think next month's prediction is going to be? Don't forget to vote for the Hall of Hang. Is it the Power Rangers or is it Bond? Can Bond take out a Ranger?
Come on, Tommy.
We'll kind of find out. Make sure you follow us on Twitter. Big Poppa is at US Beer Traders. Hailstorm is Hails3107 or Hailstorm3107. My fault. I'm AJ at the Crate Rate. Make sure to mash that like button. Share us with your family and friends. And until next time, guys, keep crate rating.